Hi, people from Orphins. My name is Noelia Orts. I'm one of the winemakers of Emiliana Organic Vineyards. Emiliana is a Chilean winery, 100% organic since 1998. And I'm here to talk to you a little bit about our entry-level wines called Natura line. These wines are in your shops, or maybe they are going to be soon, in a few weeks. So what I want to do is to talk a little bit about them so you can help me to sell a lot of them. So our first wine is Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc 100%, no oak, just stainless steel tank, from Casablanca Valley. The place is important. Casablanca Valley is very close to the ocean. If you pick a map from Chile and you look for it, it's just 15-25 kilometers from the Pacific Ocean. The coast in Chile is very famous because it's cold and because it has the influence of Humboldt currents that come from the Arctic into the land. That means that vineyard is a perfect place for white varieties and Pinot Noir. Why? Because in the mornings you have very cloudy, cold mornings. Midday normally you get clear skies, and in the afternoon again you get this cloudy thing. So what you get here in this vineyard is a very slow maturity or ripening. So you get the amount of sugars that you like, but you're still keeping the acidity that you're looking for. So it's not a super green Sauvignon Blanc at all. We don't look for that. For me, it's a truly expression of the Sauvignon Blanc from Casablanca Valley. So I invite you to try it. The second wine is Natura Viognier. Viognier, despite it's a white variety, it doesn't perform very nice in Casablanca. It needs a little bit more of warm weather. So we have this vineyard in a property that is very close to the Andes. It's in the 500, 600 meters above the sea level, so quite high. What happened there? During the day, warm temperatures, a lot of sun, but nighttime the temperatures drop down a lot, like 15-20 degrees Celsius can be the difference between day and night. So daytime we get the ripening, avoiding this bitterness that some Viognier can have it, so because we get our seeds to get properly ripe. And nighttime, because it's so cold, we get we're still keeping the acidity. So nighttime the plant doesn't have to be breathing, is what we say in winemaking. The plant can rest and keep the acidity. So no oak even. For me, it's a very, very good Viognier, and it's very successful among consumers because it's not so tiring, sweety, too floral. Sometimes it happens to me with Viogniers, can be very, very tiring, and after one glass you want to stop. But with this one, I can assure you that you're going to finish the bottle with food, please, don't get drunk. The next wine is Cabernet Sauvignon. It's from Central Valley. That means the grapes come from two different valleys, Colchagua and Cachapoal. Funny names in Chile always. Those names come from the Mapudungun, the language of the original people from Chile. Why we choose these two valleys? Because one of those, Cachapoal, it gives us the tannics, the structure, the pillars of the wine, no? And the other, it doesn't have that structure, but it has a lot of fruit, right? A lot of fruits, strawberries. You can get some minty flavors mixed with the fruitness. What more can I say about this one? The vineyards are close to the river banks, right? So it's a very stony soil. And how we make this wine, we don't use barrels, a long aging, I want to say. The aging period is very small, just to give a little bit of complexity. In both reds, the idea is like just 20-30% of the wine is aged in old barrels, like 4 or 5 years old barrels, and the rest in stainless steel, because we are looking for fruitness, mostly. No evolution, no aromas from the evolution of the wine in barrels. And the last one of my favorites, is the Carmener. Carmener, 100% from this place where we are, from Los Robles Estate, this vineyard behind myself. What I really like of this Carmener is that the aroma profile is very different from the traditional Carmeners. Normally the Carmeners, you or that you can have in this price, they are gonna have too much green pepper, not too spicy. We don't like it. It's not like we don't like it. We want to do something different. We want to have a little bit much more fruitness, some spices of course, and this Carmener for me have some aromas like tea, for example, or dry leaves, or when you walk into a forest after a rain, you know, that sensation of freshness and purity. That's one of the things that I really love of this Carmener. Carmener is always a perfect wine for people that is very sensitive to tannins, you know, it's a very round wine, very soft. So people that is afraid and is looking for smooth, very smooth wines, Carmener is perfect. Other thing that I love of the Carmener is that we don't work with clonal material. We work with massal material. That means all the plants are not clones. They are selections that we make in our own vineyard. That's why this Natura is very different to other Carmeners that you can find in Chile and at the same price level. So after all this, just to point that these wines are suitable for vegan people because we don't use anything that comes from milk, like casein, or we don't also we don't use egg whites either. So it's perfect for people that is vegan. And other thing that people is very worried nowadays is about the content of sulfites. They have sulfites, but because we are organic, the level is much more lower than a conventional wine. So those are two tips that can also help you to give some advice to your customers. So I hope you learn a little bit about Emiliana, organic vineyard in Chile, and about our Natura line. And well, that's it. And I want you to wish you a happy end of the year and a happy Christmas that is just above the corner. So thank you so much. I say goodbye from Cochagua, from the warm weather. Bye bye.